D,
Yeah.
E, F, G, A. No. All right, here we go. Everybody pick. Did I call your name? You, the lady behind you. You. What's your name? Okay, I thought I didn't see your name. I'm sorry. What case study do you think we're gonna have? You don't know, right? So it's gonna be a case study. You know, we'll talk about if you were in class. You know, it'll talk about it. You know, for an example, you know, 2 technicians, right? You know, we talked about.
Oh,
look
yeah.
at him trying to look. Look at him trying to look. What that? No.
Thanks, Henry.
All right. You know, they talked about, you know, what should we do for birthday Crystal? Y'all remember that? Y'all want to remember? So it's pretty. If you was in class, you would know what happened and what you should pick. What happened. You know, what the leadership style is like. You know, what is a rewarding leadership style? What is that? Come on, sit right here. I knew I was going to get you big today. Come on. Come on, excuse me. Come on.
Not enlightenment.
Okay, well, get her right here. Come on. We'll wait.
Oh, Lord.
What's the leadership? What's a rewarding leadership style? A rewarding leadership style. Somebody in the back.
Somebody reward his people.
A rewarding leadership style? What is that?
That rewards his people.
That's right.
Their job.
Very good.
Okay. What about a coercive leadership style? What is that?
Assertive, somebody in your face,
What does
micromanage.
What does coercive mean? What is that? Kind of like threatening. Threatening. So somebody who does that.
That's what you
And then empathetic. What is that leader? How does that leader look? I can't hear you. Can you talk to listen to other people, right? To kind of take, you know, both sides in consideration, right? And then logical. What is that? What's a logical leader? What's that? Do they make decisions based on emotions?
No.
Or they look at facts, right?
Logical
Good.
facts.
So know the difference between those 4 leadership styles. Any questions on those 4 leadership styles? Pretty easy. The question will be, which of the following leadership style, you know, we'll be able to answer that. Right? Any questions on that? Abbott, any questions? Pretty self-explanatory. You know, we talked about workplace issues. You know, what's the best way, you know, to deal with those? Anybody want to throw some out there? What's the best way to deal with workplace issues? Is it like, do you procrastinate on them? Do you know, focus on the solution? You know, do you talk to the team? You know.
What would be your option?
What is the question?
All right. What kind of leader will never have an issue in the workplace? What do you think? What kind of leader?
The ones that don't show up.
Everybody's gonna have issues in the workplace. So just make sure you say that. You know, you're always gonna have no leader is gonna be perfect, right? We talked about that. Just because this leader is great and he's empathetic doesn't mean that he can flow everybody. Remember I said chemistry, right? Everybody's different. All right. You didn't zoom into my laptop and you pull it. All right. How many groups presented that day?
3.
Maybe. I said come to class. How many groups
It was
presented
3
that day?
for the technician, right?
Yeah,
General technician?
How many people did?
3.
It was 3.
3 groups.
You sure?
Yes.
Who was the group?
Janae, Nick, and somebody else. Autumn. Sorry.
Remember that? All the questions for the exam.
Oh, stop.
Real questions.
I'm
If you come to
insecure.
class, you will pass.
This is with-
If you come to question, you will pass. This is easy.
It was Janae and me
Nick.
and Nick.
Here we go. You know, make sure you can understand. We talked about that technician piece. Describe leader. What is leadership potential? What is that? Like, what is leadership potential? What is that? Okay, what is that? Is it, you know,
Yes, sweet.
huh?
Having the ability to lead.
Okay, so how do you develop leadership potential? What do you do?
Positive work environment. Going in the fire.
Tax.
Motivate.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
What are the options?
Yeah, what are
A,
the
B, or C, or D?
Give us a hint now.
Come on now.
A leader and a manager, a leader and a.
That's right, that's right. So ways to develop leaders, right? You know, just kind of, looking for different things, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. What is a democratic leadership? What is a democrat? What do they look for?
Give everybody the opportunity to speak their
opportunity
piece.
to
Perfect, so they get, yeah. What about, affiliative? What is that? What do they want to do?
affiliated, they don't want to.
You said affiliative leader?
Yeah, like what is that? You think they have a hard time telling,
Yes, they have hard time telling the people they
they're
need.
trying to be your friend, right?
Yeah.
So know the difference, yeah, that's easy. And then autocratic, what is that? Type of leader, what is that? Say it again now?
Where I say goes.
Yeah.
Autocracy is
My way or the highway? Yeah.
independent of.
And then a servant leader, what is that? What is a servant leader?
You said a servant leader?
A servant leader.
He
What do they
leads
do?
the people.
What now?
Public.
What?
They serve everyone. The people first.
People
right.
comes first.
Yeah, perfect. You should, there's be pretty easy. Any question on that? What is a laissez-faire leader? Like, what do they do?
Man, they just, whatever.
Whatever goes.
Whatever
Yes,
goes.
But they,
I think,
Laissez-faire.
is that correct?
Yeah,
president.
whatever they say goes, maybe, right? I thought that was an autocratic leader.
Oh, meaning like
Laissez-faire.
feed off the crowd, like
Do
whatever.
you think
They
care
like to
about-
please and keep their people happy.
They're pretty chill.
It sounds like a servant.
They make people to what?
Laissez-faire.
Not too much control of
Laissez-faire is a leader that, they don't really care about everybody else's opinion. They're gonna go with what they say. They can ignore people. Okay, it's not a big deal. Okay. Let me just.
So what's the difference between autocratic?
Autocratic says, hey, everybody's doing this right now. Get down on your knees. Let's rock and roll. This is what the autocratic is. Okay, laissez-faire doesn't really. They ignore, maybe concerns of others. Okay. I just gave you the answer. You got it right now. Oh, you doing notes. Here we go. We talked about innovation in the class, right? We had some innovation. No? We didn't talk about that, okay?
Oh, enlighten us. It's okay.
So, innovators. When we talk about innovators, do they need to communicate well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you'll be able to answer those type of questions. All the, we
How
talked
many
about.
questions you got?
Huh?
Dang, Chitty, let the man speak the point.
That's right, that's right.
Talk about it, baby.
All the following, if you came to class, you'll be able to answer this next question for sure. When you look at innovating products, you'll be able to answer that one. Don't read the slides. You don't need to read the slides. Don't say, just come to class. It's all, got to read come to class. It's like come to class type stuff. Like you say, I've been a student. I've been in y'all seat. I get it. All them slides. Don't worry about any questions. Just come to class. It'll be fun. Don't worry about it. All of the, characteristics of an innovator, pretty self-explanatory. What is an entrepreneur?
Self-starter.
Do they have to organize, manage stuff?
Yes.
Leading change, we talked about change. Change in healthcare is what? What do you think that is? Change in healthcare, is it ever changing? Is it
Constantly changing.
constant? Boy, I like that one. Boy, I like that one. Okay.
What?
Leaders who lead change, are they failing to communicate? They miss deadlines?
Is this a select all that apply?
Say it again?
Select all that apply?
No.
Y'all don't like sick walk? Okay. Companies who do not plan for change will most likely.
Fail.
Yeah.
CVS Pharmacy was able to be highly successful during the COVID-19 pandemic because.
They cut hours.
What? You were in class, you get that one.
Embrace change.
The what now?
Because they embrace change, right?
The race change.
No,
Embrace.
Understand
change.
African accent.
All of the following, we talked about being professional in pharmacy, except, like profession in pharmacy, like this. Medicare, we talked about Medicare, Medicaid, what is the Modernization Act? When was it signed?
2000.
2000 what?
You mean Medicare 12?
Medicare? What are you talking about?
2003.
3.
2003 is
Don't mess y'all up. The Medicare Modernization Act. When was that signed? Who signed it?
John Bush.
When did he sign it?
I think that was
2003.
2003.
You sure?
Or was it 2006?
I don't know.
3.
Okay.
I mean, how about you throw something?
Okay. I think Nick, I think Nick answered that one. I think he answered that in class. You came to class, Nick said that. You remember what you said, Nick? What year did you say after class? You was that? Oh,
It's either 2001, 2003, or 2000. 2003.
was it 2008?
No, that's when Obama got in town.
Medication is offered through what part of Medicare?
Part D.
I was in class.
Part D.
Is it medication, part D?
Part D.
There's a trick question right there, so make sure you reading.
Wait, no, repeat your question.
Yeah, please, sir.
Make sure you're reading. Is it Medicare part D or medication part D?
Medicare.
Okay, make sure you know.
Medicare.
I say.
Oh, so basically,
Affordable Care Act, what happened there? Who signed that, Obama?
yeah.
Yes.
What year did he sign that one?
08 or
2012.
09.
2009, 8,
2012.
12, what was it? How many? I thought Trump was in office in 12. 2008, no.
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 I know. Yes.
The Affordable Care Act, it generally helps which population? We talked a lot about this. What
Lower
population?
Low
income.
income
No
and
income.
elderly.
Lower income.
For what?
People that doesn't have
Uninsured and underinsured.
Under,
under
no insurance. Alright, good question. SWOT analysis, y'all remember what those SWOT mean? What does it mean?
Strengths, weaknesses, threats, opportunities,
What does the T mean?
threats.
threat for
A new leader, true or false, the new leader should never review the mission statement.
False.
false.
And then which of the following is not an element of Affordable Care Act? Y'all have said. Alright, anything else y'all wanna know?
That's it.
The rest. You can see that long document.
How many questions is that?
I have like 35 questions.
Wow.
Does that
How many
include,
other times that?
does that include the other professors that taught?
We haven't seen the slides either.
I think it's